Let's check in with the tournament host, Tiger Woods. I mentioned how well he played yesterday. You were still impressed by his performance today, Brandel?
I was indeed, although he got off to a sluggish start on the greens. You think about how he finished yesterday with a great putt at 16, a 23-footer at 17, a 7-footer at the 18th to finish birdie, birdie, birdie. But it was almost the opposite of that today. Missed the putt there at the 10th. Good birdie look, and then another great birdie look here at the 11th. He did what he needed to do. He got it up near the green and hit a beautiful little pitch shot there to about 4 feet away. But under better circumstances, he could have easily been 2 under par through the first 2 holes, been 4 under par for the tournament, climbing up the leaderboard.
Yeah, amazing. He missed from 7 feet at 10, 4 feet at 11, and then this at 13 from 5 feet.
And he would say after the round that he was just pushing these putts. And you think, well, okay, what do I got to do? I got to hit it closer. And, Tiger can do that. What was most impressive about this shot was just how high he had to hit it. Now, you think about, go back and look, this might have been one of the most difficult days without wind to hit greens that I have ever seen. I mean, you're talking about leaders in the field, some of them only hitting 7 greens or 8 greens or 9 greens. So you got to hoist it that high up in the air and shape it just right to use the slopes to get a golf ball to stay on these greens. This golf course was harder than rebar today. Drives were running out 380 yards, even towering iron shots with short irons like this one. This wouldn't have been, but a 9-iron probably for Tiger Woods. We're taking a couple of bounce and hopping, but a great shot there. And yet another missed opportunity. And you thought, well, it is going to be a long day if you can't wiggle them in from 5 feet because, 4 of those through his first 7 holes was problematic. Here at the 17th, after missing the fairway in the right bunker and laying up to about 180 yards, that's vintage Tiger Woods right there. That's the stuff that wins you golf tournaments. Maybe not this week, but you think a month or 2 down the road, and if he cleans up other aspects of his game, now the putter turned around quite a bit on the back 9. Beautiful putt right there for par save at the 2nd.
Yeah, that one was from 10 feet. Nice to see one go in. This bizarre situation at the 6th.
It was. He said he got, there wasn't a lot of wind, but he guessed wrong on the wind. He and Joe there, and then trying to catch that ridge to feed it towards the hole. Again, he guessed wrong, and he paid the price for it.
So that bogey sees him fall to even, and this at 8, excuse me.
Yeah, this might have been the worst drive he hit in the last couple of days, and it really wasn't that bad. I mean, for the most part, he was hitting it right out of the middle of the face and mostly relying on the fade, but double-crossed himself there, found the bunker, and made a bogey.
And that's when he dropped to even. Now this at 9.
And from this angle, coming out of the rough, even the first cut, not able to spin it the way he'd want, you got to take some risks, hoist it up in the air and try to play to that front number to have any chance of stopping it on the green. Blast it out of the bunker, off to the back of the green. And now at the time, it looked like he needed to chip this in to make the cut. And that was a solid effort, but it was not to be.
It was a bogey in 3 of his last 4 holes. Very different story to the 3 consecutive birdies to finish off his round on the other side of the golf course yesterday. So at the time, he was actually 1 out of the cut line, but as the afternoon progressed, the cut has fallen at 1 over par, and he will be here for the weekend. Would have been here anyway, of course, as tournament host, but will be playing this weekend. Also, there are those 3 bogeys in the last 4 holes. He had those 2 bogeys ready to start his round. Just 2 circles on the day came in his first 8 holes.